Oh my goodness, we don't have enough time. Well, it used to be a cute, quiet little town, and now it's a bustling town. It used to be just a one horse, pretty much nothing. And then somebody got wind of all the sand dunes in the national park and it exploded. But it's just a wonderful place. Fun. My mother, your grandma, moved up there, and they just seemed to, because of by accident what she planted, they started hanging around the place. So then we started feeding them, and year after year some of the same hummingbirds would come back when we'd go up in the spring, early spring, and put the first feeders out. Even before we put the first feeders out, they would check the bay window in the kitchen. They just flutter in place looking in like, are you going to do anything about this, or are you just going to do your thing? So, and then that would go on all summer long. And then in the fall, we'd usually go up late to close up and make sure that they had their juice to make their long trip. And then I got into it because they were just fun to watch, so I planted everything around this house to attract hummingbirds. And I don't even put out a feeder, I just have all plants, shrubs and plants. At the house in the summertime, sit and just watch the boats. And in the wintertime, of course, we went up snowmobiling and skiing. But walking the beach, looking for Petoskey stones that I've never found. That I'm the only one in the family that has never found one. I have people offer to give them to me, but I don't want a given one. I want to find my own. And maybe that will never happen. So,
Okay. Do you want to say anything else about hummingbirds?
no, I don't want to say anything else about hummingbirds. Maybe I'll come back as a hummingbird. That would be kind of fun. Be able to fly backwards. Yeah, that would be fun. Well, I guess just to be able to fly would be fun. So there.
when the lights go out, when the sun goes down. Give me your heart so the world can fall apart. I want it all, don't you feel it too? But you find a way to make it out. Grab me by the hand and share in this romance, while you show me the darkness of your love. It's fine, I'm fine again. Just want this night to end. It won't happen if you give me your heart. Right from the start, I knew what you thought. I'm not all that you need me to be, but all I need to know is if this was all a show. 'Cause you almost made me believe that you'd find a way to make it out. Grab me by the hand and share in this romance, while you show me the darkness of your love. It's fine, I'm fine again. Just want this night to end. It won't happen if you give me your heart. Ooh, grab me by the hand and share in this romance, while you show me the darkness of your love. It's fine, I'm fine again. Just want this night to end. It won't happen if you give me your heart.
Dear Dad, I remember you taking me with you to run errands. We'd go to the cleaners and dairy barn and the diner in your used red Jeep Wrangler with the doors off. Mom would tell you to be careful not to let me ride in the front seat, but you did anyway. You and I had a lot of daddy-daughter fun. I was the youngest of your 3 children and the only one who found the cute cleaners amusing. You took me to my soccer games and told me to be more aggressive. You always looked at my hazel green eyes and said they were just like yours. I was only 6 months old when you went into work on September 11, 2001. I was sitting in my bouncy chair, oblivious to the great danger that was flooding the city only 20 miles away from my home. I was only one of your decisions away from not remembering you. I watched Mom cry in the kitchen, unable to get in contact with you, without being able to process any of the chaos that was going on. She was worried because she didn't know if you had made it into work yet, and because if you had, you probably wouldn't be able to get out of the North Tower in time.
I worked at the World Trade Center in downtown Manhattan. My normal everyday commute, I would catch the 8:30, the 737 or the 801 out of Rockville Center into Penn Station and take the E train down to the World Trade Center.
You worked in the Twin Towers for Kemper, an insurance company now non-existent. You had an early meeting every other Tuesday morning, and September 11, 2001 happened to fall on one of those Tuesdays. But the evening before, you got a phone call that the meeting was canceled. You were relieved because you weren't the biggest fan of your coworker or your boss at the time, and you weren't too motivated to go in early to please them. Because you were so unhappy with your work and because your meeting was canceled, you decided to go in late. You just didn't care anymore. You took the later train and the later subway downtown to the World Trade Center. When you ascended from the subway, you found yourself amidst smoke and chaos. You just stared at the two tallest buildings in Manhattan as they stared back in flames.
Well, I think it was about 9:15 in that general ballpark. The E train would not go all the way to the last stop, which was really the concourse of the World Trade Center. They stopped at one stop before, which was, if I remember correctly, Chambers Street. And what I remember most was a police officer telling us as we exited the subway to go home, which is such an unusual thing. You know, a random police officer telling people to go home when they're just getting to work just sounded bizarre. And you hear so many people ranting and raving in the city that I just said, okay, whatever. And went up the flight of stairs. And when I got to the top, I think I knew what he meant because there was debris all over the place.
Although Mom used to work in the Twin Towers with you, she started working part-time in the Long Island office so that she could stay home with me and my siblings. Because she used to work with you, she was extremely familiar with the commute. On September 11th, she saw you wake up later than usual but didn't question it. She went about her day like any other, taking my sister to kindergarten and then coming home to take care of me and my brother. My grandmother called the house phone and my mom picked up.
The phone was ringing as I was walking in the house, and I remember feeling annoyed that she was calling me already because I literally was just walking into the house. And so she called and she said, "Do you have the TV on?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Turn on the TV, turn on the TV." And then I turned it on and I saw One World Trade on fire with a giant hole in it. And she asked me right away, "Which building does Steve work in?" And I said, "That one." So, you know, my heart dropped, my stomach, I didn't know what to think.
You were stuck in the city with no cell phone. The subways were shutting down, cars weren't moving. You were stuck and the subways were stuck and the cars were stuck and the city was stuck. You decided your best bet was to walk 3 miles back to Penn Station, assuming the railroad was working.
And eventually the police pushed us back and said, you know, leave the area. So at probably about 9:30 or so, I started walking uptown, up Broadway, and all the way up Broadway for as far as like West Broadway, for as far as I can remember, it was a straight shot to see the towers. So every couple of blocks I would look back. It was still early in the morning, so none of the places that I would have gone in to make a phone call or do anything were open. You know, the bars and restaurants were still all closed.
You kept walking, slow and not so steady. You're not one to panic, but I can only imagine the fear that must have taken over your body. You still walk in the way I remember you walking as a child. You drag your feet when you take each step, and it makes you slower than everyone else. I didn't really notice it as a child because that was just part of you as a person, as simple as my brother having blonde hair or my mother having a scar on her chest. I only thought of it as abnormal when I grew old enough to realize people would look at you differently when we walked into a restaurant. Even then, I didn't think of this trait as a hindrance, but on that day, it was.
Right around 11:30, I got to TGI Fridays. It had just opened, and that's when I ducked in to make a phone call.
But before you got the chance to talk to Mom, you witnessed both towers collapse. You watched one of the two tallest buildings come crumbling down. You watched as a cloud of smoke fell down the tower, carrying everything inside it in its wake. The sound traveled through the city, all the way uptown to reach your ears.
I honestly thought there wasn't enough time for all the people that I worked with to get down safely. So I just thought, and you know, more than 3,000 people died. And I just can't believe it wasn't, way, way, way more than that. Everybody in our company got out alive. There were no casualties. There were some casualties for people that we knew that were no longer with our company. But everybody at Kemper survived that particular day. And it's because they walked down and got out of there in time.
I don't like saying you were meant to live because that means that others were meant to die. I don't like saying that God was looking out for you because that means he wasn't looking out for them. I don't like justifying any of your decisions with any external force because that means it wasn't working for thousands of other innocent victims. Exactly 2,977 innocent victims were killed in New York, Washington, D.C., and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Who was looking out for them? As this question lingers in my mind, I just want to say thank you for your stubbornness, ability to hold a grudge, and rash decision-making, but also for your kindness, humor, loyalty, and wit. You take your gut feeling and you run with it. I admire this about you. I love you for every quality you possess, especially your stubbornness.
Playing such spooky music? This is supposed to be romantic.
Sorry, Fair, it's just that you lit all these candles and I started to feel like the phantom haunting the opera house.
Candles are romantic.
Don't worry, I still love you. You are my angel of music after all.
Oh my god, Ben.
I'll do my part right this time.
Farah, are you listening? Oh, I am so sorry. How rude of me. I guess I was in my own world for a second.
That's okay. Happens to the best of us. So, how are you doing? You look like you have something on your mind.
I'm good. I had a nice night at home yesterday afternoon. I made dinner for my boyfriend Ben, and we had a little at-home date night.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad things are going well at home. And how are you sleeping lately? ask you a question? Did you get any sleep last night?
Well, last night wasn't the best. But I slept okay. I got a few hours of sleep.
Okay, and what about the medication that you're taking right now? How is that? Okay, well, if that isn't working for you, I have a couple that we can still try, and we'll see what works for you.
You okay?
Perfect.
When's your next session?
You think I'm crazy, don't you? She's gonna be out of town for a while, so I don't know.
Do you think it's helping? The therapy?
We'll see soon, I guess.
Sarah, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
God.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm fine.
What do you mean you're fine? Look at your eyes. What happened?
Nothing. I'm just fine. It was just a little accident.
That doesn't look like just a little accident. Farah, you haven't slept in days.
I have never slept better. I'm fine.
What do you mean you're fine? I've never seen you worse.
Wow. How can you say that?
Farah, you're getting worse. You need to get help. Look at your hand, for God's sake.
No. I feel the best I have in months. It's just a small accident.
You've got to be kidding me. You're doing horrible. Take a better look at yourself in the mirror. You're basically a walking ghost.
What's that supposed to mean? You're just upset because I'm finally getting better.
What?
You like me when I'm weak and half out of my mind, but now that everything is clear for me and I'm doing well, you can't stand it.
What does that even mean? You sound insane.
For the first time, I feel actually so clear. And now that I am, I'm realizing what an absolute fucking shit you are.
Fuck you.
And is there anything that I should know about your hand injury?
Oh, it's nothing really. I was up late last night and accidentally burned myself. It was pretty painful at first, but it's been healing.
I see. Well, be more careful. And if you run into any problems with your insomnia, let me know. I can't help you if you don't tell me. Well, it looks like our time is up for today, but I'm going to write you a prescription for a new medication. This should be of great benefit to you in your sleep. Just take one before dinner and one before bed, and this should give you some peace and quiet.
Thank you. I'm just not sure. What if it doesn't work?
Well, sometimes it takes a few tries to find a medication that works for insomnia. But let me know if that one isn't working.
Thank you. I'll try it tonight.
And please let me know if there are any more accidents.
I'd at least be able to sleep when I got that self-centered shit out of my hair. Wrong again.
Is that you?
Hope you have been well. Calling to remind you that Dr. Weber is back in the office and that your bi-weekly appointment is scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us at this number. Thank you.
It's been a while since our last meeting. How are you feeling today?
It's been a lot recently. Ben actually left me, and I don't know how to deal with it.
I'm sorry to hear that, Farah. Would it help to try to talk through it?
Not much to talk about. He just left.
Okay, so maybe a change of topic. How are your new meds working? And how did you sleep last night?
I didn't get much sleep at all.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that the new medication is not effective. Have you experienced any strange side effects?
Side effects?
Like paranoia, dizziness, loss of memory, difficulty concentrating, anything like that? Ben? Is that you?
No. No, nothing like that, no.
Farah, are you okay? You seem kind of flushed.
I need to go.
No, please stay. I can get you some water. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I can't stay here. I need to go.
Hi, is this Farah?
Yeah, what?
Hi, Farah. I wanted to double back on our session earlier. Firstly, apologies for urging you, perhaps more intently than you were comfortable to speak on your recent troubles. However, I do want to stress that I'm worried for you, Farah. It can be quite unhealthy to...
Oh! I know that there's no way it's really you. You're gone. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're not real.
You miss me?
Why do you keep coming here? Just to torture me?
You're playing our song. I wouldn't miss it.
In my 4th grade art class, we had to draw a self-portrait. I went to a charter school with a lot of white kids. I mean, it's West Michigan, so what can you expect? But it really messed with my head and how I viewed myself. I just remember staring at myself in the mirror wondering, what the hell do I look like? Throughout school, we did what artists have been doing for generations, learning from the greats. Raphael and Titian, Picasso. Learning from these greats is helpful for mastery, sure, but then you get to college and realize, I do not know how to draw black people. When I drew that self-portrait back in 4th grade, I remember really wanting to draw myself, but I drew myself how I wanted to be, not how I was. I made my nose and chin much smaller and my eyes really, really big. For my skin, I just took a brown marker and colored it all in. A problem that a lot of newer artists have is that they use white on black to add lighting to darker skin tones, which makes sense in theory, but with the way that pigments mix, it ends up all washed out and ashy, like Laurent from Twilight. If you really think about it, black is in reality every color at once. That's why chromatic grays made by mixing mainly pigmented hues, look so much fuller than ones made with just white and black. The pigments complement each other. During my freshman year of college, I took a figure drawing class, and I had to do another self-portrait. I had to use a mirror and do it in real time. I had a lot of trouble with this. At one point, my professor told me, draw what you actually see, not what you think you see. Hearing that floored me. And it just makes me wonder, what would it be like if I had learned that back in 4th grade?
Now walk in school, this is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got passion in my out and I ain't afraid to sew it. Sew it, sew it. I'm Sasha and I know it.
That's not my fault. You were right there. Okay, pass. I'm passing. Take the shot. Nice shot. Do we have an English test tomorrow? Obviously not. Yeah, what did you get on your last test? What did I get? Exactly. Paul, do you hear your dog? Yeah, because it's annoying! Can you just... Okay, stop, okay? Get your dog.
Daddy,
Yes, handsome?
did you even take a picture of me yet?
I'm videotaping you.
And the video.
Yes, you're on the video right now with your cute little Donald shirt and your plasma car.
And the video!
Dinner's ready, Sasha.
I'll be up in a minute. No, that was my dad. You're trying to play again? All right.
Sasha, come upstairs now.
I gotta go.
Ever since she fell off the bed last night, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of fall. I'm a little worried,
I
actually.
really hope I don't have to bring her to the bed again today.
Hey, Sasha.
Oh, you're finally here. I called you like 2 or 3 times.
I'm sorry.
So how was class today, Sasha?
It was fine.
Fine, that's it? Nothing else? I mean, did you have English, math?
It was just a normal day.
Uh-huh.
Did you
And
get outside at all?
Yes.
did you learn anything new?
How are Ashi and Evan doing?
He's really not listening.
I know, he's glued to his phone.
Sasha. Sasha, what are you doing?
Mom, I'm just...
You think this guy didn't know what they were hiding, but he did, and he put boom!
Jeez, Mommy. Nothing's wrong. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Sasha, come on, give me your phone. Come on, give me your phone.
Dear Abby, I struggle with my thoughts a lot. I get anxious and confused. I stay up much too late contemplating life, but you have stuck with me through everything. As my mom always says, we're thick as thieves. You just have this huge heart. You care so deeply for those around you, and quite frankly, it is a beautiful thing. I just wish you would stop letting it overtake you. You are far too nice, and the world is a bit too cruel sometimes. And your smile lights up any room it is in. It has this infectious tendency and spreads like wildfire. I am so blessed to say I am in its presence so often. And you just get people. You aren't afraid to be yourself. You can start a conversation with anyone who crosses your path. You make strangers smile every day, and you have helped me realize that real people do still exist. You make everyone around you feel safe, and when I'm with you, I can just forget about life for a second. Is such a lovely thing. I just wish everyone got to experience something like this. You appreciate all the beauty this world has to offer, and you realize that the little things often hold the most meaning. Poetry, music, art, nature, a perfect summer breeze, a sandwich on the summit of a mountain, love, friendship. You see what's important, you see what's beautiful and you see what's worth living for. You disregard the rest. I love that about you. You honestly make me feel a bit more sane in a world where it feels like everyone is anything but themselves. I don't think you will ever truly understand what you have done for me. As much as I pray that we'll be old ladies laughing together in a nursing home one day, you have positively affected my life in such a way that no matter where our lives take us, you have forever changed me. You have taught me what true friendship is, pulled me out of my comfort zone, truly experienced life with me, and allowed me to see why life really is so precious. Our friendship was forced to blossom during a global pandemic, and goddammit, I think that makes us stronger than anything. You are such a rare person, Abby, and I am so lucky to have found you. Thanks for making some of the hardest times in my life thus far be some of the happiest memories I have. I love you, dude. I can't wait for our next adventure.
You know, it's alright. He's really shy, but he seems to be nice.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Wait, where are you going? Grayson, it's me. Open the door. It's 3 knocks, remember?
Sorry, I must have forgot. Again.
I couldn't find anything except some new scavengers. They pretty much found me. I snuck behind a group down by the old neighborhood and heard what they were talking about.
What'd they say?
Nothing that we don't already know. The virus has gone up to the city. The grocery stores are completely empty. And there were a lot more of it this time, like they were recruiting.
Well, they'll take anyone who's too scared to fight them.
Or dumb enough. I mean, they don't think about anyone but themselves. Grayson, if you ever see any of them, turn the other way and run.
Is that what you did?
I handled the situation just fine. But I think it'll be a good idea for us to just stay inside for a while. Just until it's safe.
Yeah, well, you know where to find me.
It'll be fun, though. Grayson and Joy just hanging out.
Yeah, sounds real fun.
You want to celebrate? Let's drink. Yes.
Joy, it's 2 p.m.
Who's gonna know? Besides, it's not like they're getting any colder.
Fine. But just one. Where are you going? It's not safe to leave yet.
Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do.
Then I'll come with you. It'll be safer if we stick together.
Grayson, you're not coming. I know the city better than you, and you'll just slow us down. Okay, we'll be back by sunset.
Can't you just wait until it's safe? The scavengers are getting worse every day. I don't want you to go, Joy.
I can protect myself. We don't have any other choices, Grayson. It's either we stay here and starve, or we figure out a way to live. Listen, I'll lock the door and don't open it until I get back. We'll be fine.
I wasn't expecting any company today. Good thing they always fall for that one.
I'm just looking for my friend. What do you want?
We're all trying to find a friend out here, but no one seems too friendly when the world is turned upside down, do they? The only way you're gonna get what you want is if you take it for yourself.
Just leave me alone. I promise I won't come back.
Oh, I know you will.
Either we stay here and starve, or we figure out a way to live. I'll lock the door and don't open it until I get back. We'll be fine.
Joy! You okay?
Hey, it's nice to see you again, Gray.
What happened? I've been looking for you.
I just ran into a few scavengers. They took everything I had. I didn't make it easy for them, though.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you go ahead, and I'll be right behind you.
What?
I sprained my ankle running from some scavengers, and it'll just slow us down and put us both in danger. So you go ahead, kid, and I'll be right behind you. Okay?
No. Sometimes you have to do things you just don't want to do. Let's go, Joy.
Lead the way. I got it, I got it.
Scientists say that humans are made of stardust, that we are beautifully constructed from the heavens themselves. Ancient civilizations have long claimed mankind was sculpted from clay by some higher power or otherwise sprang forth from beneath the surface of the earth. Either way, this curious species is a part of the natural world and possesses a certain kind of magic.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom not so far away, many moons ago, long, long ago, she rose in the loneliness of the morning. Forests are magical. The world is quiet here. Every day was the same. The woods hide many secrets. The forest for all. She was all alone in the world. The woodland creature feels so empty without a friend to share it with. The prince longed for someone to share his days with. Creation is a delicate beast, toiling for what seemed like forever. Little by little, she made a masterpiece. Life is fragile, beauty and progress. Mama, how are babies born? Be gentle with them, darling. Life is fragile. At last it was complete. She now knew what it meant to be alive. She dove into another world. Reach for the stars. Magic is everywhere. She flew through the forest. The distance was great. He ran around the world. All life rose. The forest became noisy. Faster, faster, faster. No one is alone. Slowly but surely, the kingdom grew. The civilization she blessed soon prospered. The tree of life, the distance was great. To the moon and back again. By the sea, in the forest, in the desert, in the mountain.
think said they were made of stardust. Is it too late to go back? This must be still in the world for God is like of success. And they all lived happily ever after.
How could you leave so unexpected? We waited for you, but you just left us. We needed you, I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness that kills. Mama told me she loved me, I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison, let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with a parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, Mom. Don't you wanna watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no, but you won't do it, will you? You gon' keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you. Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Oh. I got this picture in my room and it kills me, but I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have, but why do I feel like I lost something that I never had? You should have been there when I graduated, told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, Mom? What you young to understand? Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize and what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Oh. Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room, talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, Mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? sometimes I think about sometimes I think about things like, when I have kids and you won't be there, you won't be there for any of that. I'll never get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. I wish you were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here. Pills got you right. And pills got you right. I wish you were here. Life is this way. Keep moving on, keep moving on every day. Keep moving on, keep moving on. Life is this way, yeah. Keep moving on every day. When I go to sleep at night, I add up my day.
Oh no, I see. Oh no, I see. Oh, but no? Oh God. Oh, hello. You're early. I almost didn't see you there. Tonight, I have a very special message. To any of you struggling at home with mental illness or depression or leprosy or just plain feeling a little under the weather, Craig Corp would like to let you know that you are always, completely, and utterly alone.
I'm so nervous. I mean, what's the worst she could say? Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, James.
What are you up to?
Just getting my books for history.
Right. Stupid question.
So, did you have something you wanted to say, or?
Yeah, I don't really know how to say this, and as you can tell, I'm pretty nervous. But I've had a crush on you for a while, and I was wondering if you'd want to get dinner or go to a movie or something.
Oh, James, that's really sweet, but I'm just not interested right now. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I figured it was a long shot anyway. I just had to ask, get off my chest. Thanks for being understanding. Well, see you around.
James. It's because of your spiderly legs.
What?
Your legs. They just jut out at this spiderly angle. It's abhorrent.
What are you talking about?
They remind one of the spider, James. Haven't you seen spider legs before? I saw them bare. Once. 9th grade oceanography field trip. Don't you remember, James?
Sophie,
We had just finished our walkthrough of the Marine Biology Museum. The teachers permitted us to wade into the ocean if we wished. They had no idea the horrors that they were about to unleash on my virgin eyes.
Virgin eyes?
You ran ahead with the other boys, rolling your pants up with glee. And as you did so, I saw them for the very first time. Those spiderly legs of yours. Hideously thin, like tendrils, but with veins. Ugh, how I recall the veins, James.
Talking about his shoulders?
Nah, legs this time.
Ew.
I was waiting for the weight of your torso to cause your supports to snap, for you to tumble legless into the ocean, never to return. Your cells clawed each other in auto-cannibalism of the corpus. There's no harmony, only overwhelming and collective misery. And that misery permeated deep into my virgin heart, corrupting it, darkening it.
Sophie, please,
I looked on, not in interest, but in fear. I looked on so that I may no longer cower, but so that I may understand the true horrors of your being. It'd be comedy if it weren't for the misery of your struggle. If there was a God to make you, he did so out of spite. He made you without love.
Oh, you're talking about Crab Boy, boy with the crab legs?
I thought spider, but same idea, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is happening?
You dare come to me, yearning for order or harmony in your meager walk from water, asking for a date? If it weren't for the systems of mankind, you would be swept up by Manhunter, or left to your own devices to perish quickly in the chaos of the jungles. You are an end to evolution, a misstep in the human plea for survival, you harbinger of misery, you jester of hellfire. So no, James, there's not gonna be a dinner, and there's not gonna be a movie. I find you obscene.
What are you?
Not to mention your effeminate hips.
Everything seems to be in line. Now, just keep in mind, he's under heavy anesthetic. When he wakes up, he might seem a little out of it.
That's perfect, Doc. I brought this little bad boy out hoping to get some footage of the kid acting all loopy. You know, maybe mail it off to the boys at YouTube. We'll see. Oh, he's waking up.
Welcome back. Now remember, no swallowing. I'm gonna get you some ice chips, and I'll be right back.
Dad?
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
Dad, I feel weird.
Oh, that's cool. Keep going.
It's so hard to breathe. Get the doctor.
So good. That's so good. Maybe like, oh yeah. You just play around with that a little bit. That could be kind of funny.
What the hell's going on here?
You were right, Doc. That kid's a little loopy.
Nurse, get in here now.
Oh, the boys in the chat room are gonna love this. I'll probably send this to the alumni chat too. Of course, digitizing footage isn't just something you can do in your garage tool bench, Doctor. Believe you me, if I could, I would.
I think we're losing him.
But I guess I could just try and get the VCR working. Maybe get this little flick playing for Cousin Tommy's birthday on the 26th. Too bad it's on the fritz, and you know, the place I usually go for my hardware restoration is Jack's Hardware down the corner, but it's closed on Sundays.
We need the EKG.
There's no time.
So, I figure I'd mosey on over to Jack's. Whoops. Doc, I suppose I would go to the Walgreens and try and get this thing digitized so I don't tape over it again at Cousin Jack's birthday. Cousin Tommy's birthday. Jack's is the hardware store. Oh, jeez. But I tell you, Doc, they got a really good deals there at Walgreens, Doctor. 3 for 1 digitized footage. It's like, so you buy one, get Troy's total. You'll be at 2 for free buying one. So, pretty good deal.
I think he's gone.
No, god damn it, no!
Man, I should probably film this. This is good stuff.
Vitals.
Unresponsive.
Time of death?
4:17 p.m. October 11th, 2007. I'm sorry, he was just so young.
Excuse me, hon. You're in the shot. Can you move a little back, please? Thank you.
Mr. Houston, I'm so sorry. We did everything we could. Mr. Houston? Mr. Houston? Sir?
Mr. Houston?
Happy birthday, Tommy!
Craig, dinner's ready.
The Thompsons, Tuesdays at 5 a.m.
this hot cocoa is everything.
Guess what? Special blend.
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up?
has anybody seen Gabriel? My cat, Gabriel?
No.
No.
I thought I saw you taking Gavril out to the backyard like half an hour ago.
What are you fucking doing to me? If you don't stop fucking talking, I'm gonna take your head, I'm gonna cut it off with a saw, I'm gonna put it on a spike, and I'm gonna bury it next to that fucking cat. Oh yeah, I took him on a walk.
But he's a house cat.
Was he?
I'm gonna go outside and look for Gabriel.
Okay, random place to check, but oh, that's fucked up. Maybe like a wolf did it or something.
We know you did it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm gonna let that slide because I know you're experiencing like a whole lot of emotion right now, so why don't we...
You killed her fucking cat. Don't try and take the moral high ground here.
Okay, I can tell we're a little tense about this whole cat situation, so why don't we just head back inside and enjoy ourselves a good cup of old-fashioned Harold's Piping Hot Special Blend.
You're a fucking psycho.
Okay. I fucked up. I'll admit it. We've all done it. But after seeing the way that you guys have responded today, I feel like I gotta get this off my chest. I kind of feel like you guys are taking something that's not that big of a deal and turning it into a whole thing.
Not that big a deal. You took an innocent animal's life.
And you tried to fucking bury me for it. You tried to take me to small claims kangaroo court over a little Joey spilling a little milk. I mean, think about it. One small thing. One tiny little blunder. And am I the only person to ever mess up in this friend group, Audrey? You scooped the glaze, Audrey.
What?
Every time I make the cinnamon roll, you take the knife and you scoop the glaze off the tip of the roll. You can't do that. It's one thing. You can't eat just the fucking glaze, Audrey.
Yeah, you do that.
And Millicent, when I'm talking, I can just tell you're not listening.
I'm listening.
Maybe right now. 'Cause it's about you, Millicent. 'Cause it's about you. Try putting some energy into other people. And Kate, I know today is the day that your cat died. But after seeing how you have reacted, I honestly think that if little Gorillo was here to see this, he would be red-faced with embarrassment at how you have handled this fucking situation. We've all been hurt today.
Why did you kill Gabriel?
But you know what? We're still here. The house? I'm pretty sure it's still standing. The mortgage is paid off. There's a roast in the oven, lemon meringue pie cooling in the window, white picket fence sitting atop that green grass lawn. And beneath that grass, probably thousands and thousands of fucking ants. I think perhaps if you counted them, there would be maybe 1 million or more. Or less. And on the stove, a piping hot pot of Harold's Special Blend. So what do you say, gals?
Definitely calling 911 when we get home.
No, you will not, because it's cocoa time.
This holiday, keep you and your loved ones warm
while making every moment matter. Harold's Special Blend. The best drink for making memories.
Hey Jake, we got your letter. Craig's production legally has to clarify that no animals were harmed in the making of this sketch show, or in the age-old cultural blood sport of cockfighting. Legal needs us to clarify that the cock can choose to leave the cockpit at any time. Technically, the fowl does not feel pain in the same way that we do. Craig Productions says that cockfighting is cool and ethical.
You and your broadcast television. It just never ends. Although I'm sure that's part of the appeal.
He's been annoying, actually. What is that? What? Thing that you're doing, it's like you disappear.
Excuse
Why are
me?
you not telling me?
Could you speak up a bit more?
Yeah. Come on.
Speak.
Nothing.
By Jove. It does go both ways.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aren't you seeing this?
Seeing what?
It was then that I realized the man in the box world was attempting to speak directly to me in the real world. How could this be? Was I the first human to be contacted through this way? Were there perhaps countless others who had previous experiences with attempted contacts? Why me? What did I possess that others did not? I racked my brain searching for answers, but discovered only further questions. Suddenly, I became increasingly aware of the box people's attempts to speak directly to me, as if they were unaware I could not respond to them. The little box people that speak in between the main box people nearly always look directly to me and persuade me to make daft purchases and complete specific missions and quests.
James? James?
And I wonder, to what end? Are my purchases building shelters for the box people's poor and weary? Somehow I doubt this. No. It is far more likely that the box people are erecting an army with which to wage mortal conquest against the cities of man. Their direct jest with me nothing but a ploy. My wife doesn't understand. She belittles me for my revelations of the boxed folk, and the judge sided with her on the children's custody. So I know this journey I must take is mine, and mine alone. The first step in halting the crusades of the box people is destroying the very boxes to which they owe their sheltered existence.
For years, researchers across this country have been chasing safer cigarette technology. The crisis of the filtered cigarette has plagued our suburban communities. Well, look no further for the solution. Craig, unfiltered cigarettes. The first family-friendly health cigarette.
Brendan! Were you about to have a Craig without us?
Craig Core. Alright. Could you set an alarm for tomorrow? I've got a big day. Surely, Kingsley. It's nice to sleep next to someone other than my wife Loretta for a night.
Yeah. Just make sure to stay on your side of the bed.
Surely, my Kingsley. Hey, Kingsley. You still up? Yeah, D'Artagnan, what's up? Can I play some music? It helps me to sleep. Yeah, sure. I don't possess headphones. Is that acceptable? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Kingsley. Hey, D'Artagnan, pause the music! Yes, dear Kingsley? Could you play something just a little bit more relaxing? Surely, my Kingsley. Wake up! D'Artagnan! No, wake up! Wake up! What the fuck? You interrupted me from a most pleasant submarine illusion, Kingsley. Jesus, can you just play something like a little more natural? Surely, Kingsley. I understand how these aquatic hymns may have disturbed you. They aren't for land people. But I think I take your meaning. D'Artagnan, I can't do this anymore! Stop the fucking noises! Stop with the fucking noises! Well, if you insist on silence, then surely I must grant you that. Moo. 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 brown. I have given you milk for your dinner table, plowed the fields for your family, provided you with children for the slaughter. You used my liquid to quench the thirst of your daughters, my labor to ease your machinations, my offsprings for to feed your sons, and now you put me to the knife. Please, please, Farmer Brown, please, please. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my, was I having one of the night troubles?
Yeah, you're doing this whole fucking thing about a cow and Farmer Brown and easing the machinations.
Kingsley, I did tell you earlier this eve that I needed white noise in order to rest, did I not?
Yeah, you did, but could you just play something like real?
Assuredly, my king. I will not let you down. Who is it? Oh, matron!
Are you boys ready?
Oh, yeah!
What do we owe? Thousands? Oh. Okay. But we can't cover that. Who do you think we are? No. No, we are not. I gotta go. Hi, I'm Skinner, the CFO of Craig Financial. On April 30th, all forms of U.S. currency will lose their value entirely. Burn it, dump it, throw it out your window, wipe the ass with it, it don't matter. What do matter is that on that day, the Craig coin will be the only legal form of U.S. tender. I have one here, one of 13 minted. One of 12 minted. I will be scattering these across the United States until all have been distributed. The search is already on, America. Good luck.
Wow, Mom. Your crispy shrimp carbonara gets better every time. Thanks for dinner.
Of course, Emma. Thank you for sharing it with me. I hope you two saved room for dessert. It's plates again.
Plates. So I have some good news I've been waiting to share with everyone. I got into Harvard. Gonna be a lawyer.
That's fantastic, David. I'm so proud of you, son.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not. I'm really excited.
You just seem off. You know, a mother can tell.
Oh, I think I know.
going on, you two?
It's just that, well, it would have been great news to share with Dad.
Oh, I see.
He was supposed to be here today.
Well, I know this is very hard for you two, but your father's not here anymore. Lord knows I've had to learn to deal with him being gone.
It's the 5th year he's missed Emma's birthday.
I'm sure he has his reasons.
What's up? I'm Jason. And I don't give a fuck about my bitch-ass wife. Or kids. If nicotine's so bad, how come I can't eat or shit without it?
It's just rats in the street, there's rats, that's all I say. Drink it when you're with me, no break from society. Drink a beer with me, nothing started Jesus got you, not me.
Just kidding. My life's great. Basically thriving. Coasting off that Roth IRA. And I'm in a band.
What?
What's up? What's up? Hey, man. What's up? Yo.
What's up?
Spider, 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 spider,
Spider, spider. 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 Yeah. Spider, spider. Spider, spider. Spider, spider. Spider, spider. Spider, spider. Spider, spider. Spider, spider.
And remember, if you rattle me to your parents, I'll kill your dog. Don't snitch.
Alan? 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 Are you okay, buddy?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to thank you all for being here today. I'm sorry that I asked you here on such short notice.
Hey, it's no worries, man.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, it's just that,
Hey, do you have any tonic water?
What?
You know, tonic water. My throat is rigid. Bone dry.
Maybe you can check the fridge.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. From there. While I'm up there, you guys want any tea dub? Alright. Go.
I think I should wait until we're all here.
You're scaring me, man. Is everything okay?
Well,
It's no secret that Jane and I haven't exactly been feeling like newlyweds of late. In fact, we haven't been sharing a bed for the past couple months. I'm sorry, that's too much. I shouldn't burn you guys.
No, Alan, you can talk to us. We're your friends.
You're right, Mike. Well, there's no easy way to say this. Jane and I are getting a divorce.
Can only find Troich in there, so I guess just enough for me, huh?
She says she can't stand to look at me anymore, that she finds me revolting.
Ah, damn it!
Al, I'm so sorry. We had no idea.
How soon is the separation happening?
She's already staying at her parents'. The kids are there too. She says it's for stability, but I don't know. I don't want to call them and go behind Jane's back, but she left in secret. I don't know if I'm even going to see.
Oops. Hey, Alan, you mind tossing that lemon back?
Really? Steven? Lemon?
Yeah, lemon. It's like a shorthand. Loose ball, a dud, a loose lemon. The ball, that ball. The lemon, that lemon right there, that lemon. The ball, yeah?
Steven, come on, man.
What? I think I see. You guys are thinking, get rid of that dud, open a fresh pack of lemons, huh?
Honestly, Steven, it's really not a good time.
Hey, check this. Oops. 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 Ah. Oops. Ah, oops. 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 Ah, oh. Oops. Oops. No. What do you think?
That was pretty good. You're getting the hang of it now.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Alan, we've talked about what's going on, but how are you?
I don't even know where to begin. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
No. Alan, you can't start thinking like that.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it's like to go through a separation, but you're still standing.
Hardly. She's emptied her bank account. I can't even afford a meal anymore. I don't know if she's just doing this to spite me or what.
Guys, it's almost time. We gotta go set up and get the,
Can I just ask, what the fuck are you doing, Steven? This is supposed to be about me. I asked you for help. Is this some type of joke?
What do you mean? We're just hanging out here booling.
What the fuck is going on here? Can you not see what's happening, Steven? I'm getting a divorce. My life is fucked. I asked you here as my friend.
No, you did not. I was the one who asked you here. I asked you to set this all up.
What are you talking about?
Surprise!
What is this? Why are you...
Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, you really fucked this one up.
Typical Alan fuck up. Always making everything about you.
Probably why everyone rejects him. His beautiful wife, chubby cheeked children, his first 3 university choices.
And now us.
But it's not my birthday.
It's not always about you.
Thaddeus?
My own juggling birthday party? Oh, shucks, you shouldn't have.
Juggle time, 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 juggle time. Juggle time, 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 juggle time,
Hi there. I'm Dr. Matthew Houston, representative of CredCorp. There's a lot of unscrupulous information going around these days in regards to what is healthy, what isn't healthy. My job is to set the record straight. It's true. If you share a blood type, you can share needles.
Well, this is it.
The discovery of innocence. This looks fun.
Yeah, I've been putting off seeing it forever, but all my friends say it's like the play of the year, so. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Excuse me, sir. Shh. When we hate someone, what do we say? Fuck you. When we hate someone, we tell them we want to make love to them? Well, fuck you, Mom. And fuck you, Dad. I was born in Los Angeles, California.
Excuse me, sir, is this?
Shut up. Just please shut up. I'm trying to experience this again. I need to have this again. Please.
The year after that, I turned 3. The year after that, I turned 6. Identity. Absorption of the self into the collective. Tastes good? No. Tastes bad. So why do we serve it in public school? I would have made a great pope. Richard Nixon.
Okay, you know.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Now we're
We've had
talking
several complaints about you disrupting the play.
I'm sorry, I was about to leave, actually.
No. The doors do not open during the performance. You must stay, and you must calm down. You're disturbing the audience.
guys ever get splinters?
No phones.
What? You
Shh. Exhibition policy. Popcorn. Popcorn. Shrimp. ATW.
I don't piss. I don't piss. I wish I could, but I don't piss. I just sit there and I struggle and I pop veins in my forehead until nothing fucking happens. I just piss and I piss and I piss, or I don't piss. I meant to say I don't piss. I don't piss because I can't piss. If I could piss, I would piss. If I couldn't piss, then, well, I wouldn't piss. But should I piss? I should piss.
Mary! Sit down.
But he said my name.
He always does.
Leonardo DiCaprio. The fuck is he talking about?
I can't believe I missed that whole play. What's this closed door policy? It's like the
Triangle Shirtwaist Factory up in here.
Mr. Gleason. Right this way. Follow me?
Sure thing.
So, how's the family?
Oh, Mikey's at the ripe old age where he likes sharing all those dirty words he hears at elementary school. You don't know any better. It's great.
I understand.
You mind if I have a smoke here, Doc?
Oh, go right ahead. Pack of Craigs. You know what I always say? It's gonna be a cigarette. It ought to be a Craig. So, any pre-existing conditions?
Well, I'm a smoker.
Right. Perfect. Next of kin?
Should be there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, right there. Sorry.
Thank God.
And any change of your home address?
No, none at all. None at all.
Perfect.
This it, Doc?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any words of wisdom? Any advice?
You'll figure it out. Good luck.
Thank you. I sing my song, my Savior God,
Hey.
to thee.
Secular songs only.
Oh, sorry. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in days of
You will hear our top newscaster for this show to give you the highlights of past year's events. That's Years of Crisis. Afternoon.
Oh, there's a fire! It burns
You
my
hear America's
skin
favorite
and
show on
flesh!
CBS Radio.
Oh God, this is Satan's punishment for everything I've done. Oh, Craig, help! Craig, help!
If you believe and if you try, you can do impossible, you can do miracles, miracles. You can do them. Have faith. You're human, only human. And human beings, they do miracles, miracles. You can do them. Have faith. Have faith. You can do them. Miracles. Things that seem impossible. I know a man, he had a plan to manufacture custom-built cars. He had no help, he was by himself. He had no money to get started, but he did a miracle, a miracle. He had faith. You might know him. He lives in Memphis. He manufactures automobiles. A miracle, a miracle. They call him Spaceman. They call him Spaceman. Miracle, miracle. Things that seem impossible. Miracle, miracle. You can do them. Have faith. You can do them. You're human. Human beings do miracles. You can do them. You can do them. Have faith. Miracles. 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 Miracles.
Hi, I'm Paul Sutherland, new media technician for the Department of Film, Television, and Media. I also run the equipment room. It was my pleasure to be a judge again for Lightworks this semester, along with Vincent Longo and Joseph DeLeon.
I'm Mary Lou Chapala, assistant to the chair, and I've had the privilege of being a judge for over 20 years. Now we are going to award the winners. The Lightworks Festival Best Original Score goes to
The Ecology of Southern Florida, with runner-up Red.
the Lightworks Festival Best Music Video goes to
How Could You Leave Us, runner-up Excuse.
the Lightworks Festival Best Cinematography goes to
How Could You Leave Us, runner-up Red.
the Lightworks Festival Best Editing goes to
Every Color at Once, runner-up Hummingbird.
the Lightworks Festival Best Art Direction goes to
Red.
the Lightworks Festival Experimental goes to
The Ecology of Southern Florida, runner-up Ice on Europa.
the Lightworks Festival Best Documentary goes to
Every Color at Once, runner-up A Thank You Note to Dad.
The Lightworks Festival Best Animation goes to
Spring, runner-up TV in black and white.
the Lightworks Festival Best Comedy goes to
Craig.
the Lightworks Festival Best Drama goes to
Flux, runner-up The Musician by Alex Feinerman.
the Lightworks Festival Best Jury Awards goes to
Vincent Longo chose Dear Abby. Joseph DeLeon picked Milk and Honey. I, Paul Sutherland, picked Twisted Wire. Mary Lou.
and Mary Lou, I picked Brendan Dooley for Craig.
Thank you everyone for your submissions. It's great getting to see all of your work every year. Thank you again.
Congratulations to all the filmmakers. You did a wonderful job.